True. You could be my teacher. Oh, you could be my boss.
Hello everyone, I hope all of you are stay safe and healthy at home. I'm Miss Novi and you're here in English with Miss Novi. Let me teach you from home and you please stay safe at home and we will learn English together. Alright, so I know that most of us nowadays, lately, we have been in this great pandemic situation, and also, of course, all of us might feel bored already at home. And yeah, so today, hopefully, the topic will help us strengthen ourselves and all the people out there. Right, so today we will talk about Proverbs. Yes, you might heard about this term in English. Of course, in Bahasa Indonesia, you might already learn about Proverbs. Exactly. Proverbs in Bahasa Indonesia means peribahasa. Alright, so we're going to have a chit chat about Proverbs. But first, we will come into you have to know what is exactly a Proverbs. Of course, you already know it while you learn about peribahasa in Bahasa Indonesia. But well, yeah, let's review that Proverbs is generally a saying that has some sort of wisdom, a principle, or maybe norm, or of course the general truth in life, and of course moral lesson in it. So normally, proverb is an entire sentences, ya. Jadi kalimat lengkap, bukan phrase. Okay, so it's a set of expression that some people remember them a little differently, but they contain the same meaning. Jadi sebetulnya kalau kalian tidak bisa menghafal kalimatnya secara persis, you might miss one word, but that will be fine selama meaningnya masih sama. Alright, so now, when do we use proverbs? Well, people tend to use it to comment on something, on to a situation, or maybe when you're in a conversation, uh, someone told you about the story and you comment on it with proverbs, or it can be you can comment on or to some events, yeah. And usually proverbs tend to be metaphorical. Miss punya contohnya tentang conversation yang kemudian menggunakan proverbs. Check it out. Oh, is anything wrong, dear? Because you don't look very happy. Oh, Mom, I don't know. My grades haven't been very bright lately. Oh, that's bad. You should deal with it immediately. I don't know why I can't concentrate on my studies. Well, so you better take action soon, dear, or things will get worse. Remember what they say, make hay while the sun shines. Alright, so from the conversation, that mom, that weird mom, said, make hay while the sun shines. That is the proverb. So do you know what does it mean? Make hay while the sun shines. It means that you use good chance or do something good while you still have a chance. Ya, jadi artinya gunakanlah waktu sebaik mungkin atau gunakan kesempatan yang baik ya selama kamu masih punya kesempatan. So that is what make hay while the sun shines means. Proverbs often in metaphorical or symbolic and showing some truth about a situation or other objects. So kalau itu tadi lebih ke menanggapi sebuah situasi. Next, we will talk about types of proverbs. We have three types of proverbs. The first one, yang pertama, we have aphorism. It means proverbs that over advice. Ya, atau dalam bahasa Indonesianya aphorism is pepatah. Jadi itu adalah proverbs yang menawarkan sebuah nasihat. Kemudian, the second one, we have parable. It's a proverb that has a moral lesson. Jadi parable ini dalam bahasa Indonesia bisa disebut sebagai perumpamaan, proverb atau peribahasa yang memiliki pelajaran tentang moral. The third one or the last one, we have slogan. Tapi bukan slogan yang di iklan ya. It's a proverb that give motivation. Dalam bahasa Indonesianya, proverb also has characteristics. Jadi proverb juga memiliki karakteristik tertentu. The first one, it always has a meaning. Proverb itu pasti ada maknanya. The second one, it often used in everyday life. Sering kita pakai dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. And then the third one, it has moral value in it. Pasti setiap proverb ada moral value-nya atau nilai-nilai moral tertentu dalam setiap maknanya. Well, in Indonesia, proverbs or sayings are still reflected our country's culture or philosophies or wisdom. However, the problem with proverbs is it's not that easy to translate the proverbs in literal way because it might alter the meaning. Jadi intinya tidak semudah itu, kita tidak bisa mentranslate secara langsung per kata ya peribahasa Indonesia ke dalam peribahasa bahasa Inggris. Kalian mau jadikan bahasa Inggris misalnya, kalian bisa mengurangi maknanya atau secara cultural dia sudah beda. Nah, lalu bagaimana caranya? Caranya kalian bisa cari proverbs in English yang equivalent atau yang maknanya sama atau setara dengan peribahasa Indonesia itu. Setiap negara di dunia memiliki proverbs. Nah, kemudian kita mungkin cari makna yang equivalent dalam bahasa Inggris. Kalau kalian mau translate sendiri, kalian harus menemukan bahasa yang bagus dan itu butuh literature language yang cukup layak ya. Alright, so I'm going to give you some examples of peribahasa dalam bahasa Indonesia yang kita cari equivalentnya in English. Contoh yang pertama ada peribahasa ada udang di balik batu yang artinya atau maknanya adalah ada maksud terpendam ya, ada maksud di balik semuanya. Okay, well, that would be super weird if I translate that into English seperti ini. There is a prawn behind the rock or behind the stone. Yeah. So literally the meaning will be different dan maknanya tidak bisa tersampaikan. Instead, we can say in English ada peribahasanya yang sama atau yang equivalent. In English, we have to have an axe to grind. Itu artinya sama dengan ada udang di balik batu. Maknanya adalah ada maksud tersembunyi. Ya, jadi seperti itu contohnya. Oke, next stop. Kita ada satu contoh lagi. Nah, ini yang sering orang salah kaprah ya atau salah ucap. Peribahasa nasi sudah menjadi bubur. Can we say that as rice has became or turned into porridge? No, that'll be weird. So the English equivalent is do not cry over spilled milk. Do not cry over spilled milk. Jangan menangisi susu yang sudah tumpah. Itu arti dalam bahasa Indonesia. Nah, dari artinya tadi, jangan menangisi susu yang sudah tumpah dan nasi sudah menjadi bubur. Jadi dari artinya pun kita sudah bisa membayangkan tanpa kita harus mengerti maknanya pun sebenarnya dari artinya kita sudah bisa membayangkan itu artinya apa ya kan, maknanya kan sama. Jangan menyesali atau menangisi apapun yang sudah terjadi ya. Nah, itu dua contoh dari proverbs atau peribahasa. Actually, there are lots of Indonesian proverbs that are equivalent with English proverbs. You can check there on the files that I already shared with you. Di situ Miss ada banyak sekali contoh Indonesian Proverbs yang sudah equivalent dengan English Proverbs. Ya. Alright, now if I say it's raining cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. Is it a proverb? What do you think? Oh no, it's not a proverb. It's idiom. So, last session ini Miss akan sedikit menjelaskan tentang the difference between proverbs and idioms. But no, we're not going to focus on idioms or about idioms, but maybe later you might see idioms somewhere and you might think that that is a proverb while it's actually not. Okay, so previously we have discussed about proverb. That proverb is a saying that give advice or moral values inside the meaning. Idioms, on the other hand, are expressions that means something different than what the words literally mean. Oh wait, I just used an idiom in my previous sentence. Can you find it? Can you guess what idiom that I used in my previous sentence? Alright, so if you guess that on the other hand is the idiom, well, you are right. Because I'm not literally writing about idioms or writing the word idioms on my hand. On the other hand, here means something which is different from the other thing or something that I was talking about before. Okay, so an idiom is basically a phrase, but we cannot just use the phrase only. We should add subject and put it in a complete sentence. Jadi kita nggak bisa pakai phrase-nya aja, kita harus masukkan idiom itu dalam satu kalimat lengkap. I will give you some examples. Contoh yang pertama, ada kalimat John spill the beans. John spill the beans. Mungkin kalau kalian dengar, kalian membayangkannya itu bisa saja John sedang bawa semangkok beans ya, and then he spills that beans. Dia tumpahkan itu. Well, it might be, tapi maksudnya bukan itu. Spill the beans here means to reveal a secret. Jadi membocorkan rahasia atau membongkar. The second example, contoh yang kedua, kita punya phrase once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon. Lalu akan kita taruh dalam kalimat. Okay, for example, I eat McDonald's once in a blue moon. I eat McDonald's once in a blue moon. Nah, menurut kalian, apakah artinya saya makan McDonald hanya ketika ada blue moon, ketika ada bulan biru? Ya, well, itu sama saja seperti pungguk merindukan bulan ya. Bukan itu artinya. Maksudnya di sini adalah once in a blue moon means something that rarely happened. Ya, jadi kalian makan McDonald's-nya juga rarely, jarang-jarang. Kalau pas ada uang aja, sama kalau ditraktir ya kan? So the conclusion is, jadi intinya, idioms has different meaning that can't be guessed just by reading the words. Jadi kita tidak bisa menentukan artinya hanya dengan membaca kalimatnya atau phrase-nya itu. You have to learn the entire expressions together. And normally idioms used in a sentence, sekali lagi Miss ingatkan, you should use it in a complete sentence. Beda dengan proverbs tadi ya, yang hanya dengan membaca kalimatnya saja kita sudah bisa membayangkan maknanya apa. Karena apa yang dituliskan di situ, words-nya, sentence-nya, hampir sama dengan maknanya. Beda dengan idioms. Ya, idioms itu phrase yang tertulis di situ, words-nya itu tidak sama dengan meaning-nya atau dengan maksudnya. So the conclusion on how to differentiate between proverbs and idiom, one, if the expression teaching you about values or advising you on something in life and you can guess the meaning just by reading the sentence, that is a proverb. Kalau kamu bisa mengartikan maknanya hanya dengan membaca kalimatnya, kemudian jika kalimat itu mengajarkan kalian tentang sebuah nilai dan atau memberi saran kepada kalian tentang kehidupan, itu namanya proverbs atau peribahasa. Second, if the expression is not literal or does it have a double or extra meaning, that is an idiom. Jadi kalau misalkan ekspresi itu tidak literal, ya, tidak maknanya tidak sama dengan katanya itu dan memiliki meaning yang double maybe, itu namanya idiom. Alright, so I hope that you can get everything that we have discussed today. And yeah, if you want to learn more, please check on your book on chapter 9. And then next week, we're going to have a new topic about riddle, and that will be more fun. So please, I hope that you can read about the topic first before we have a discussion next week. So, everyone, please stay safe and stay healthy at home. Before I leave, I will give you some examples of proverbs from around the world. So, salam sehat lahir dan batin. See ya.